Yes, hello and welcome to the End-to-End Football Podcast live stream. What a week. What a week of football we have indeedy coming up, eh? Look at that face there at the bottom, right? Oh my goodness. Abbas, there's only one place to start, you know. Yeah, we're all here. We're all live and kicking. Anfield. Wow.
Right, you're gonna
Wow.
introduce everyone else, or you're just gonna go
Nah,
straight to me?
no, I'm just going straight to
on
you.
here?
Look, we know Sean's here. We know Kudus here. Abbas, you're here. I'm here. We're all here. We're all excited to just get going. Just to get going. Straight to Anfield.
To be honest,
There's
I
only
needed
one
an
place to
introduction, you know, like that.
There's only one place to start. Because I'm that
You know what?
excited.
Listen,
I'm that excited to get to it.
Since I had a mini show yesterday, right?
Yeah,
I think it's only fair that we give the winner of this
So
weekend.
you're passing it
derby
on
the
straight
chances
away. You're
first.
passing it on straight away. Not the first United player to pass it on straight away. You know what I mean? So all right then.
That's in the buck in that, you know what I mean?
we'll move it on straight away then to the good side of Anfield. What happened yesterday then? Sean. Oh wow.
Well, the glasses are on, you know.
The shades out.
The glasses are on, you know.
Shades are out.
Oh,
Hello,
my God.
what's going on? Oh my.
Yo, and he's not even bringing the champagne like certain man last week, you know. Right.
That's because we won a trophy. Right?
I don't keep champagne. I drink it.
I drink it.
Right, but must say I don't keep a souvenir in that, yeah.
Yeah. What's really going on here, Abbas? Talk to me, man.
No. Have your moment, man. Have your moment.
I am good, bro. Remember you saying you was confident coming into this. What's really going on here, bro? Hey?
Like a
You
play.
thought you was coming to Anfield to win.
Honestly.
Come on.
Dennis. Like a
Talk to
play.
me. Talk to me, bro.
I will be. See, I don't expect you to be honest. Like what's gonna come out my mouth. So, but it's fine. It's your moment.
What do you mean? No. I'll be honest. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hold on, man. Sean, you should be giving him corn. What do you mean, let's go? What? What's this?
No, because you know what? I don't like to kick a man when they're down in it. The man really thought they were about that. Like,
I need a refreshment. Hold on. I need a refreshment.
We're down. It feels like there's two Liverpool supporters on this pod, bro.
I got to deflect away from my team, Abbas. Come on.
I'm coming to you right after this, bro.
Don't go anywhere.
Sure. And yeah, you can go to his team, but he didn't hold 7 this week.
It doesn't matter. We both lost 3 points.
But the thing is, this is a derby for you, and you know that. You know our rivalry goes way back, and you man are meant to be back. So imagine if we was in form, like the team, how we was. What would this score have been, big
90.
man? Talk to me. Talk to me.
Nah, let's talk football. All right, let's talk football.
Let's talk football. Let's talk it. Come on.
I think that was an anomaly. I don't think.
What?
Yeah, I'm not repeating the word, man.
I'll say that again.
I said it was an anomaly.
Yeah, man. I don't think.
Like Ten Hag.
I don't think we're like. I don't think you're ever going to see a collapse of that magnitude ever again. That was shocking. And the stat I didn't even know about, and I remember mentioning it yesterday, I was just like, I couldn't believe how clinical Liverpool were. They had 8 shots on target and scored 7. You're never seeing that again. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Whether I never see it in my life,
I was
seen it yesterday.
Because me and you done a reaction, yeah. I was just gonna chill and relax here, but I don't know. I'm not feeling the energy you've come with. I think it's 24 hours. Yeah, you've marinated too much. I think you've kind of forgot where you come from, or you forgot the state you were in this time yesterday. Because let me just jog your memory. Yeah? Let's look at Ten Hag's. Let's look at Ten Hag's record away from home this season, especially playing against the top 10 teams. Yes, we're talking about the top 10.
Yeah,
teams,
but you know, I heard.
Let's look at the goals you've conceded. You conceded 4. You conceded 4 Brentford. You conceded 3 at Arsenal. You conceded 6 at the Etihad. You've just held a 7-piece. I'm sure there's another games. A couple of games are missing as well where you've conceded quite a few goals. So yeah, 7-0 is an anomaly, as in just that scoreline. But conceding a lot of goals away from home,
Standard procedure.
it's looking kind of standard still. So let's not. So all I'm saying is let's not sit here and say, oh, it's just a random thing that happened. Yeah, never again. Nah, big man. Analyze your team. Don't try to you know what I mean, to feed us nonsense.
No.
Man, yeah?
You see, you know what? Here's the thing, right?
Here's the thing.
This is why it was necessary that we did that pod yesterday. I'm not gonna come on here and scream in top of my voice, Ten Hag out, or really go in on the players.
No one said that, but you're the first one to say that. Still,
right? But relax. That was trending yesterday on Twitter. It was the most hilarious thing I've seen.
3-1 at Villa. Just looking through them now. 3-1
Oh,
at
you
Villa.
you see what I'm saying? Another 3-piece away from home. I'm telling you, this away from home record, yeah, the amount of goals that are being conceded.
Yeah, but it's one of the reasons why we're not challenging for the title. Something I alluded to 2-3 weeks ago, and I've been alluding to for a long time.
This guy is shameless.
What I said?
Yo, you just come out of a 7-piece at your rivals, yeah, and you're trying to get brownie points for saying we're not in it, for saying that you were saying you're not in a title race.
No, but it's because what I'm saying is that I knew my team had its weaknesses, and it's only again.
What do you mean you knew your
season?
Hold on 1 second.
A 7-piece. Let me get
analysis. Let me get on. What
Yeah,
do you
sure.
mean you know
Sure,
your
get
team
on
had
this,
a
man.
weakness?
Sure, I need
What do
you
you
to
mean
get on
you know
this.
your team had a weakness, bro? You man was cooking. Luke Shaw's back. Look, Ten Hag knows how to manage. He brought in Luke Shaw. He's bringing the best out of Luke Shaw. You can't even blame Maguire, big man. He weren't even playing. So what's happening?
Are you aiming this at other United fans or what I've said? Because I ain't said none of these stuff.
Big man.
No, because I ain't said none of these stuff.
I'm aiming at
the
you,
previous
big man.
episode, I ain't said nothing of that caliber.
Hey, what?
I've just enjoyed winning.
I'm talking to you, so you answer me this. You was talking spicy. You thought you man was back here, and you man thought you was gonna come to Anfield, because even when I spoke to you in the day, hopefully, no, it wasn't even hopefully. Yeah, all we need is a good result, and that will make my weekend. Yeah, hold that in your. Yeah.
Hold on. And I know you're probably gonna lie because you're live on podcast. Did you expect to win yesterday?
Do you know what? Being at Anfield, yeah, I didn't expect to win 7-0. I'll be honest. I did not expect. No one could have expected that, yeah. But I thought that we would have taken the game to you, innit? I don't think we would have lost. I think a draw would have been like, okay. But a win at Anfield, I don't expect to lose at Anfield, innit?
Okay. So
just to put it in perspective, right? Ain't nobody saw 7-0 coming. Even I was listening to the radio today. Paddy Power took 0 bets on 7-0. There was only one guy at 2-0 put a £5 bet on for them to win 7-0. Just one guy. Bro. One guy.
Wow. Do you know how much he got from that?
Yeah. Nice. It's 200 to 1, so you got $1,000.
Nice.
So you got $1,000. That's a nice Sunday evening.
Hey, look at you, shameless. About
so
nice.
like I said, ain't nobody saw
money's money.
Man say nice, but his own club, you know, getting violated.
I'm just appreciating the bet. I'm appreciating the bet because I didn't see at 2-0. I wouldn't have seen 7. I didn't even think 5 was coming. We were talking in the group, and I was just like, "Oh right, you put a message saying, oh right, I wanted someone else to hold 4, just like you guys did." I thought that was it. I thought that was it.
He took it above and beyond.
That's not even a hold my beer moment, but
that's hold the bar. Put a tab down.
You man took it too far, but that's.
So Abbas, what went wrong here yesterday? Explain to me what went wrong.
Well, he said it's an anonymity, you know what I mean. So it's nothing in it.
Oh wait, what you say it is?
But you know what? To be fair, I think I've never seen so many of our key players pretty much lose their. I can't say those words. Pretty much just lose their bottle. They lost their bottle all at the same time.
It's 2-0. It was that second goal that done it.
Yeah, our second goal done. Like, okay, Varane, yeah, he was up for the first goal. I think he's probably one of the few
And
players
Dalot as
that
well.
could. Huh?
Dalot and Varane. Said Dalot and Varane
Yeah.
first goal.
Below Varane, and I actually saw that it was Fred that was going out wide to mark Gapco because Dalot had gone for Robinson and then left Robinson all the time in the world to find that pass. But like for me, like I sit there and think, I think only Varane
Really?
and Rashford are probably the only two players that can walk out that pitch and go, oh, I played average. I'm not even saying that they tried or they played average. Right,
Varane played average.
I don't like how Varane got
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That BTEC chop by.
Yeah, I didn't like his
you know.
mistake for the. I didn't like this. Yeah, I didn't like his mistake for the first goal.
And Canto out there, Nathan.
Right?
We don't talk about Bruno. No. Yeah.
But you know what? Like realistically, football-wise, I've never seen all our players all at the same time basically losing the bottle. It's that's why I think it's not going to happen again. Like I can understand 1 or 2. I can understand maybe even 3. It's Anfield. We have not enjoyed Anfield even all the way to Alex Ferguson's days. We've never enjoyed a visit to Anfield. So
you see, that would be okay if you lost 2-1. If you lost 2-1 to Liverpool, I mean, Sean will be cooking you anyway. I wouldn't really cook. I'll just be like, boy, you know what I mean? Quick recalibration. It is what it is. It's Anfield.
Yeah.
But 7.
I'd still
was
be fuming about West Ham. You know what I mean?
Seven is bad.
just took my mind straight off of it.
But it seems.
Whoa, that is crazy talk. 7.
Abbas, yeah, speak on this here because Abbas, you should be more well versed on this year because it's your team, yeah. But don't you find this season, obviously not to the extent of 7, but don't you find this season you guys are going on these little runs of form, and then you just have this crash result?
Oh.
Yeah.
To be honest, right
at the beginning of the season, right? Obviously, it started badly with the Brentford and the Brighton and whatever. Yeah. Then you went on a nice little momentum.
Got picked off by City.
And City just violated you, man.
Yeah.
Then you regrouped again. Went another momentum. And I can't remember who it was. Was it Aston Villa?
I think it was Aston Villa.
Yeah.
3-1.
Little bit of a slap.
Aston Villa slapped you about. Is it complacency? Is it what is it? Is it
listen,
squad wise? Because why does a team need to every now and again?
You know what? I would be honest. I'll put my hands up on this, right? Because none of the media people were doing it, and I'm surprised how this guy has skated out of trouble. If I put it in percentage wise, I would say 75, 70, maybe even 80% on the players, because you can't crash like that in a game, especially at Anfield, especially knowing what it means, right? Like at least go, you know what, boys, pull it together. Let's all defend. I'm seeing people going attacking that are meant to be in midfield and they're not sprinting back, right? While the person that they were tackling the edge of the box.
Say the name.
Well, I'm saying one. Bruno is one. McTominay was caught out a couple of times, right? Like it's that effort, that work rate. You just threw it out. You said, "Okay, I'm not going to do that." Cool.
To be fair to McTominay, that game was gone before he came on. And
listen. This is why I was going to say what I was going to say. I have to put 20% of the blame on Ten Hag. I don't think he realized how big of a deal it is playing at Anfield. I don't think he'd done his history. I think he was overconfident with picking that same team that was slightly suspect in other games. And this is what goes hand in hand with what you're saying.
Just clarify this for me. Clarify this for me, yeah? Because you said same team. But Bruno on the left, have we seen that this season?
No. That was the only one that was the only thing that was different. But why is Vagos playing as number 10? Oh God, you're gonna kick me off on this guy, bro, for just trying not to. But like, why is Vagos playing number 10? Right? Why? I had a problem with him playing number 10 the last 4 or 5 games. You can't sell me you can't sell me what I can see. Do you know what I mean? I'm seeing that he's not great in that position, and all the fans and all the media are trying to talk that he's doing this, he's doing it. In Anfield against Liverpool, that's not the time to be doing that experiment.
The thing is, you can't come here and say, "Oh yeah, our fans are saying, oh, but look at this here." You guys have experience. You guys are the veterans at telling us what we're seeing, something we're not seeing. Yeah, you've done this for years with Pogba and Martial.
Hey,
yes. Pogba and Martial have been there doing nothing, yeah, and you lot just keep telling us, no, but you just gotta unlock them. No. But what it is with Martial, yeah, is that you man don't really see what Martial is doing, you know. You know what I mean? It's like what's that nonsense quote? You ever heard that? Have you ever heard that rubbish quote? Yeah, no, hold on. Let me land. Yeah.
You know what? Hey, thank you, Stuart.
Go on, Kuda, land it.
Let me land the plane, yeah.
Go on.
Because these man, yeah, they'll sit there and be like, yo, you know what it is, yeah, with this Pogba performance, yeah, you know, if you watch the game, you don't see Pogba, but if you watch Pogba, you see the game. No, shut up, man. Shut your mouth, man. You know what I mean?
I've got two answers to that.
Your man's drowning in Juve right now, bro. Like, get out of here, man.
I got two answers to that straight. First of all, never said anything of that sort, so I'm not
Whoa,
taking.
you had like 2 years on the podcast talking nonsense about Pogba.
Okay, no. Okay, no. And this is my
price
second
tag.
point. This is my second point.
Wild, bruv.
No. This is my second point, and it's really simple. Yeah.
Sure.
Our win rate with Pogba was almost double to 3 times what it was without. So he's clearly doing something.
Good still.
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah, so he's clearly doing something. So I'm not even going to bother having a discussion. Yeah, we won more with him on the field than without him on the field. So he was clearly doing something. Right.
Anyway, I say that to say.
But coming back to
let's not. You don't have to be Pogba's lawyer again. He doesn't play for you anymore. You know, allow it. You know what I mean? Relax. You know what I mean? He's not your client anymore. Let it go. But
says the man that brought it up.
I say that. No. But you're not going to my point. You're just getting triggered because I mentioned your son Pogba.
No, but I was actually going to go to that point. I was going to go to that point.
But what I'm saying is, you know, I've seen not you, but I've seen the same people that were riding for Pogba and Martial, yeah, trying to tell us, basically, what's that term? Basically, trying to gaslight us. Do you know what I mean? Like, no. You guys are not seeing, man. You're not seeing what this guy is doing. You guys, so you don't understand football. You just don't see what Weghorst is doing. The guy is some big lump here, doing basic 1-2s in midfield, losing to headers to what's that Spanish youth's name? Harvey Elliott. And I'm sure that Spanish you came on and he lost the header.
One of them. I don't know.
Gavi. Yeah, it was Gavi and that. Yeah, they were like, you know, what I mean, they couldn't even hit the ball there.
Now hold on one second, Kuda. Don't indulge in that Barcelona talk. This is Anfield we're talking about right here. I don't care what happened to that game.
Anyway, no. I'm talking about a pattern of this 6 foot whatever it is, dude. Yeah, that's doing absolutely nothing. Yeah. And there's certain, it's not all of them. To be fair, there is a large chunk of them that are saying he's washed in it. But there's a fair few that are just like, just overdoing it, bro. The guy's not good.
100%.
As I said yesterday, Bruno on the left, absolute howler from the guy behind your screen there. Howler. Because what have we seen with Trent, right? Trent is actually not as bad defensively as what people say. He's not. He's not great, but he's not as bad as because people go on like he's tight as Bramble or something. Do you know what I mean? But he's not that bad. That honestly, like people just go, they just go too much with Trent can't defend. But what Trent is what Trent is Liverpool's most creative player. Now, if Pogba gets down there, plays on the left, even if Konate comes in, Rashford, plays on that left hand side, Konate was there to cover. Yeah, that's why Konate was playing there as well. Konate would have been drifting out to cover you. And then Ten Hag try and get too smart and play him in the middle. No, brother. Keep him over there because at the very least, even if you don't get any change out of Trent, you neutralize him going forward. It's a win-win. Whether he locks you down or you get past him, just having your best and most dangerous player on that left-hand side, you take a big chunk out of what Liverpool can do. But Ten Hag, you try to do the Pep thing. I don't know. Maybe it's a bold manager thing. These men just get to big games and then just want to just think outside the box. You know what I mean? And start doing a whole mad thing. Yeah. You play. You know that one with what's his name? My man. The DJ, but DJ Khaled. You played yourself. You played yourself because literally you had Rashford in between Van Dijk and Konate. Joke thing. No, that's nonsense.
You know why?
With little to no support either, because Anthony was just fidget spinning on that right hand side doing nothing.
You know what? Big up you, Kuda, because you come straight into where I wanted to get to.
80 mil, yeah?
Them man, they were talking about Gakpo being a flop, yeah? But who was the big game player this time? Talk to me. Talk to me softly.
Bro, when you're getting a 2-piece from Munya Chihuahua, it's long, you know. Like, yo, it's long. It's absolutely long.
Talk to me. I know. Talk to me nicely too, Abbas. You man was talking about Gappo, but you dodged the bullet, yeah? You think I didn't hear what you said? Dodged the bullet. He could have been two of the best players to score yesterday. Two for Gappo.
That's like I said. I think I said
you know
it
what?
yesterday.
Sorry, Abbas. My only downside, yeah, is that each of them man didn't get a hat trick.
Yeah, the most painful thing for me is the 3 players that scored. I don't even care about Salah. I think I think it's inevitable that he scores against United at this point.
What you talking about, Bobby? Come on.
You know, brother.
Wait, put some respect on his name.
Shut up, man.
Put some respect on his name. He came on.
Sure. Don't pretend like last week you weren't putting your hands like this on your head because your team weren't playing that great.
Bruv,
until you man turned up, innit?
Exactly.
A week's a long time in football, man. A week's a long time in football.
Innit? You know when they say life comes and hits, what was it? They call it life hits you fast or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot how the saying goes, but you know what I mean anyway.
I mean, Abba, speak on your golden trident, because I was hearing this is the best spine or the best triangle in football from a certain faction of your fan base. They were saying the Varane, Martinez, and Casemiro triangle. They're calling it the Bermuda Triangle.
No.
The magical triangle.
I don't disagree with. I'm sorry.
What happened to the triangle, bro?
I don't actually disagree with that at all. I disagree with that. I think those 3 are
that triangle lost its shape, bro. That was never.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you are constantly, the midfield were constantly being bypassed. Right, I don't know how many times Fabinho was near the edge of our box. Harvey Elliott was also there. Henderson was also at some point being created. Like, how can
you know the worst thing is
all 3 of their midfielders be on the edge of the box, and you think Casemiro Superman is going to stop all 3 of them? Like,
you know what the funniest thing is? Yeah, I was speaking to one of my Liverpool friends, yeah, and when he saw the lineup, he was like, Fabinho and Henderson and Harvey Elliott. He's like, what is this, man? He was vexed. They were vexed. That just goes to show how dead you, man.
Yeah, 100%. This is, like I said, it was a shocking result.
Those guys moved back the clock. You know, Fabinho was no longer looking like the washed Fabinho we've seen all season. All of a sudden now he was like, you know what I mean, running around and stuff, dominating the midfield.
Brother, I don't know where these guys got their extra juice from. They have to look at their medical team.
They must have heard the vim that you was talking.
Weird, bro. Someone's added to their water.
Do you know what it is yet? It's because of your manager is a great motivator. You know what I mean? We've seen in this season how well we've done. Great motivator. You know what he said? Errors come to an end. I'm sure Klopp just put that on the team screen, bro. Just put him saying, yeah. Errors come to an end, boys. Go out there and show them in it. Show them which error.
It doesn't make that much of a difference to what you said, though. Because City are not top of the table, and Liverpool are not top 4. Like, he's still kind of right.
Yeah, but it's a 7-piece, though. Come on.
No. If you talk about a statement like that, let's look at the bigger picture, boy. Let's look at the bigger picture.
Let's
you know, say that was wrong.
You're talking with Vim like you didn't hold a 7-piece.
No, forget the scoreline of one game for 3 points. Forget the scoreline.
No, scoreline, big man.
Errors come to an end. Man, them are not in the top 4. They're not challenging for title, and Man City are struggling. He's right.
I don't know, that top 4 is looking ultra sketchy, that argument, man. They're literally 3 points behind Tottenham with a game in hand. So
they're 3 points behind Tottenham with a game in hand. They're 7 points off you, man. Yeah, for the 7-piece. Yeah, it's a shame they didn't get 7 points for the 7 goals. But anyway, they're 7 points off you, man. You're on the same games, yeah.
Goal difference got
smashed. And now, you know what you guys have done? You have revived their season.
You reinvigorated them. They're coming out.
You have revived their season.
Flying red arrows now. Look at Robertson yesterday. Honestly, look at Robertson yesterday. You're talking about the 3 midfielders that were in the box. Nah. He was fantastic yesterday. I don't care what anybody says. He was.
He was. He had a great game.
He was absolutely. Does that gap pole goal happen without Robertson? No way. That ball that you put in between your defensive line.
And you know what the funniest thing was, Stuart?
Get out of it.
Yo, Stuart, you know what the funniest thing was about Robertson? a Liverpool fan almost ended his season with a slide tackle.
Yeah.
See
Oh,
Klopp
that
going mad at him.
16-year-old, isn't it?
Yeah,
That
bro.
little 16-year-old.
Markham running down here, slipped, and like it was literally slid into him. Bro, you
Leg
almost injured him.
breaker.
Imagine getting injured by your own fan. Yo, that fan will never be allowed in Liverpool. You have to move
No
out.
way, bro. But you know what? You see all the hype about this Martinez. Did you see the no look defending Salah had him doing?
No, look at me. There you go. He done that. He done exactly what you just done. He disappeared. He disappeared. Stepped into the timeline. Gone.
No look defending, boy.
You know what, right? You know what?
Yeah, that was embarrassing because
He
Salah
could have
didn't
got
even
away
do
with that.
Salah didn't even do a madness, you know. He just gave him a couple of little shimmies.
Give
Yeah,
him a
and
It
little
was,
right.
it was a quick feat, man. But
It's a left,
the
right,
thing
and
is,
gone.
I thought,
Is that
you know what?
Where's he gone?
For me, right? I thought, okay, he's done that. Cool. You've recovered. Cool. Stand on your feet. Stand up. And I thought, okay, cool. Nothing's coming out of this. And then, corner of my eye, I see, look at Gakpo just ghosted in. And I'm thinking, Luke Shaw, can you see that man, that tall 6'5" man running behind you?
He had a
Maybe
nightmare,
track
Luke
him?
Shaw, honestly. I mean,
Luke
a
Shaw
lot
did
of
not have
United
a
did, but
Scooby
Luke
way
Shaw
he
was absolute trash yesterday, honestly. He was
You know what,
Too
to
many,
be
too
honest-
many of them.
To
Too
be
many
honest,
of them. were hospital.
Martinez shouldn't have even have been there. That was Luke Shaw that should have been
That's
there.
what I'm saying.
He just left my man. He's like, yo, big man, that is you. That's not my
Hey,
problem.
you
I've
know
been
what?
cooked
Luke
too
Shaw
many
checked
times
out.
today.
Right, 'cause on that counter-attack, on that counter-attack, Luke Shaw was next to Salah, saw Salah going at full speed, then Luke Shaw did this run into the middle of the park. And I thought, wait, follow him. Right? Because I'm not going to lie, Martinez has been good this whole season, yeah, but I've never seen him go for a full-on sprint with someone. So I didn't expect him to keep up with Salah anyway. So I just thought, why would you just leave him to go? Like I said, I've never seen that many players, like I said, lose the bottle so much.
One thing I saw with Martinez was in that game was he doesn't like being dragged out wide.
No.
Nah.
Which makes me think, right, like, didn't Arsenal want to buy him and play him as left back? You'd have been getting cooked, boy. But yeah, you don't look comfortable.
But he's supposed to be a left back as well, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
he can play multiple positions.
That's the Eredivisie tax, bro. Do you know what I mean? You gotta lie, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
But you know what? One of my favorite moments was that Salah right foot.
That's when you know.
You see that? You see that goal? Yeah. Sean, you winding me up because we spoke about this morning. You little winder. We spoke about it this morning. Right? So that goal just showed where the game was going. Scott McTominay, I think, attempted to get the ball once, couldn't get full control.
Anytime I hear his name, I just start laughing.
Bro, but the brother slipped. The ball had gone off. He slipped. He got back up. The ball ricochets off his rib and goes straight to Salah, who's in the penalty area by himself. I've never seen Salah hit the ball with his right foot so well.
Both your defenders are right beside him, isn't it?
Where's the golden triangle then, boy?
Getting dragged out of all places, bro.
The ball was in the middle. They were just like parting like the Red Sea, like they didn't.
No, because Casemiro attempted to win the ball further up, which is why McTominay was there by himself. We was the two centre backs. That's what was
the
back line? I can't explain that back.
I didn't understand the McTominay sub though. What's that about?
Was he meant to play up top?
Look at his face.
I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was on my laptop doing some admin work for my team, yeah. I literally looked up, saw the sub, and I just looked back down because I don't know what you think he's going to bring to the table, right? You know, but I mean, he's like a bad referee could have sent him off for his challenge as well. The challenge that he should have won clean without any interruption.
I don't like the way Scott McTominay is getting the blame for like 4 of your goals, mate. He didn't get
the blame for 4 of my goals.
No,
I just said he did.
Martinez, Varane, Luke Shaw, Bruno.
I'm being touchy because he's Scottish, bro. Don't bring that nonsense over here.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying about the Scottish thing, bro. I'm just saying I think your anger is pointed at the wrong guy. He was 2-0 down before he even got brought on. What the hell was he meant to do?
But that's what I'm saying.
You got to look at your manager there, mate. You got to look at the manager. Wrong substitution, wrong tactics. Defense
100%.
was useless.
I don't
Useless.
think.
Why
You
doesn't
guys,
Wan-Bissaka start? Why don't Wan-Bissaka start?
That was another howler from the manager as well.
Yeah. Hey, Sean, stop this.
I'm
Stop this.
asking the question here, bro.
Yeah. I already answered you about this early in the morning.
Yeah, but you ain't answered the pod, bro. Like,
Yeah,
come
but
on. We
everyone
need to
I
know,
said it
innit?
yesterday.
Nah, man's getting all vexed
Said it
now.
yesterday,
Come on,
innit?
bro. Yeah?
Who was the guy on the line for the Fabinho Firmino goal?
Dallo.
What was he doing? Why didn't he even bother?
He was just taking a nap, bro. Like, yo, you just want to break from Anfield.
He was standing behind the line. Whatever.
You know what? It was head gone for most of them players there. But
Head gone,
Boy,
man. Head
I
gone.
don't know what he thought Anthony was gonna come and do, bro. I really don't know. He should have never started. Your whole back line got torn to shreds. I don't know what they were thinking. Midfield, non-existent. Rashford had one opportunity. Bruno, one
Left his
opportunity. Captain, I mean, he's diabolical in himself, bro.
Oh,
The
you know
play
what?
acting
Let's
is
you know what? Let's be
outstanding,
real.
bro.
Let's be real. I think I will be surprised if he's still captain the next game.
Bruv, he
What?
should never be captain. No,
You
bro,
can't drop him.
No,
Can't drop
no,
him
no,
from
he was
captain,
that
man.
bad.
You go, but
But-
you're a captain.
nah, but the cap, nah, but you know what? To see him, to see him,
And
that
no,
bad.
hold
He
on.
was that
Hold on.
bad.
I don't know.
Because
I'll let you
watched
man
the
land.
game-
You man landed. Land your plane in it. Now,
I watched the
I'll jump
game
in
again
as well.
today afternoon while I was at work. I watched the game. I watched specifically the second half, right?
For punishment.
His brother he got put back in the number 10, right? I don't even know what you said there.
I said you got a glutton for punishment, man. What are you watching that second half for? At least just watch the first half and then turn it off like 1-0. Yeah, that
Exactly.
finish. Yeah, why are you watching that second half for?
This is hey Stuart. This is why I don't come up with stupidness about telling me Vigos is good or Bruno. Nah, I don't come with stupidness like that because I'm watching football for the real thing, right? But like, I watched the second half. He wasn't even attempting to kick out, and he wasn't even able to kick the players properly. There was one where he got beat by the new guy, the centre back, the centre back that's playing CM, right? Came on, tried to go for a tackle. The guy beat him. Man starts walking, just left him alone. You're meant to lead by example. Like I'm used to.
you talk about the young kid.
Huh? Yeah.
Chetic, whatever his name is.
Yeah. Well, dropped the shoulder, done him. Bruno tried to stick his foot. I think he tried to foul him, to be honest, right? Didn't quite work. The guy's beating him. He's just let him run on. He's just gone, oh, I'm just going to walk. And he literally walked.
And this
was
enough
like,
to
no, because it was the
take away
whole
his
second
captaincy.
half performance. It was the whole thing. You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to be doing your work. Okay, fine. You're being played out of position. All right, then affect Trent then at least. You didn't even keep this guy busy. Then you're arguing with the referee on every single point. Right, you're shouting at your players. You're throwing your hands up in the air all the time, even though you're the one losing the ball the most. Right, him and Anthony were losing the ball like hot potato. Oh, you have it. I don't want it. The whole second half. Then there's the rumor. I don't think it's true. And I watched the thing. I watched the game, and it definitely doesn't look like that's what he was asking for. I think it was just confusion, right, about it, where him trying to ask to be substituted. But even when he was looking at the substitutes coming on, and he even looked defeated as they were coming on. He was,
Yeah, but it's not 6-0 at that point, isn't it?
I'm not gonna lie.
doesn't matter what the score-
If you're warming up on the bench and the manager goes, "Go on," then like you go on, and it's 5-6-0. You really want to go on? Are you nuts? The only thing that's putting you
No,
on
I'm
that
talking
pitch
about-
is the substitute bonus. That's the only thing that's getting you on that pitch. You know, at least I get paid. At least I'm getting paid. You know what I mean? Appearance.
Do you know what?
what I mean?
Abbas, I hear what you're saying. Dreadful performance from him.
To be fair, can I just add one thing? To be fair, I've never said he was a captain from the beginning. I know
Okay.
he's been
No, but then
because Maguire's not.
my only pushback on this, and this is how you know he's gonna rain some pigs because me defending Bruno, Lord. But yeah, like my only pushback is he's been captain this whole season. Well, not this whole season, but for a beloved chunk of this season. Yeah, not you, but United fans have liked what he does. They've liked his skullduggery when they've come out with wins. Yeah, they've liked his play acting. You know, what I mean, all this kind of nonsense he does. Yeah, but my pushback on the Bruno thing is okay. You take the captaincy off him because he had a howler in a 7-piece. Who deserved it then? Because what? Are you going to give it to Casemiro, who also had a howler and was giving the ball away? and was nowhere to be seen? Gonna give it to
I know,
Varane,
it's okay.
who was
When we're
getting
talking
turn up?
about-
Are you gonna give it to Martinez, who was getting spun and that? You know what I mean? Using the Doctor Strange sling ring and that. You know what I mean? Opening his own portal, disappearing out the stadium. Allow it. Okay, are you gonna give it to De Gea, who I swear a couple of them goals, he looked like he didn't even bother to dive, yeah? Right? So who else are you gonna give it to? Yeah, but this is the same club. No, I'm sorry, hold on. Let me go in on this. Yeah,
No, it's not doing
this
this.
is the same. This is the same club that had Maguire dropping howler after howler after howler. He's still technically captain. Oh, now it's only because he don't play. And then because of a 7-piece, you're gonna take it off Bruno. I think that's nonsense. Whether we think Bruno should have had it in the first place or not, this game cannot be the game where you say, "Oh yeah, you deserve to." Because if I'm Bruno, I'm like, "Big man, you had the fridge here for doing nonsense, and you never took it off him." Drop me out.
Wait, who? But hold on.
And then to give it to who? That's what I want to know. Who?
Different times.
Casemiro that can't speak English. Varane has never had no leadership vibes of him. Do you know what I mean?
Well, okay.
And you've been lucky with Varane this season because he hasn't
exactly.
big injury
because he hasn't
because we've been using using a slightly wide.
Honestly, I don't like Bruno. Listen, he's annoying and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but you still don't have captain material for me. Like I said,
Fred.
Casemiro, unfortunately, you don't. I said Fred. I'm surprised you didn't say McTominay.
No, because I would have got cooked if I said McTominay.
This guy trying to be slicky.
Not gonna lie, sir, I was waiting here for you to say. I said you dare say
McTominay would be a good captain for you.
Shut up, man.
Be a good captain.
So I don't know. I just think you don't have a captain material. Like I said, unfortunately, the one that's most captain material, his English probably ain't even all that right now.
I can't imagine it is. I can't imagine it is.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh well.
And again, it's another thing because another thing will change. We've all played Football Manager here. What happens when you change the captain?
Unrest.
You know what I mean, pure unrest. I mean, is that needed? You've already held a 7-piece. There's mad sadness in that dressing room. Now you're gonna strip man's captaincy just to add, like, bro, that's so counterproductive. I don't think Ten Hag would do that anyway. Like, you know what I mean? Let Gary Neville, like, you know what I mean, get all upset and say man's asking to walk off the pitch. Because I watched that video. Absolute rubbish, bro. He didn't ask to walk off the pitch, bro. He literally looked like the same thing. But I definitely same thing I see in football where someone's like, "Oh, what?" You know what I mean? Is it me coming off or whatever? Like, I see that in almost every game I watch of football.
Yeah, literally.
He was in his feelings.
What did Obi say? Obi said something.
Obi said it looked like he was asking what side to play.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? He's already playing out on the left. Like, which other way do you want me to go? You can misconstrue that either way. Gary Neville was just in his feelings yesterday.
That's what I'm saying.
Honestly,
7-piece, bro.
He was
held a
emotional
7-piece
yesterday.
And
Honestly.
But to be honest, I don't blame
Jamie
him.
Carragher next to him, laughing at him and stuff.
Oh,
you know what
mate.
I mean?
Yeah, Carragher winded him up all game.
You know what I mean?
Woof.
Hey, you know what annoyed me is it's not even still not watershed. This one over here started saying, "Oh man, one day we should go get tickets and go watch the." I said, "Are you mad? At Anfield? Are you mad?"
Well, hold on. He said that after the 7-piece
this morning. That's why I'm looking. That's why I keep saying telling him to behave, bro. Because we had a good conversation this morning.
What, bro?
This is a troll.
Do you know what? Yesterday, that was history, you know. That was history, bro.
Enough. You know, I said something similar this morning. I said the most painful thing is they're going to be doing Premier League years in 10 years' time, and that's going to come up.
Bro,
I think I said it yesterday.
That is going to come up.
I don't think.
That's coming up, in the historic batterings of football. That's going to be up there with Brazil getting cooked. You know what I mean? Whatever that was by Germany. Yeah? That one's not going to be too far behind. I'm telling you that way.
But we haven't been beaten like that since 1939, I think was the last time.
Well, I'm glad it happened yesterday, B.
That's probably the last time Spurs won a trophy in it, that, yeah?
Wait, that wasn't even come from me. Lovely. I love that. Yes. Let's have some of that. Let's have some of that. Yes. Love that.
Come on, anyway, let's move.
Mo Salah, top goal scorer in Liverpool as well. Let's go.
Records.
Are we doing the L's now, or do we just?
Oh yeah. Combine L. Who's got the sound, bro?
I
Combine
ain't gonna
L.
lie, I haven't got the sound ready.
What's
Come on, bro.
surprise?
What a surprise, eh?
Yeah.
Manager L.
Right?
Manager L will know that is already Ten Hag holding a 7-piece away. You know what I mean? Like, bro, come on.
Hey, don't
Cheers.
just say Ten Hag. It's the whole squad, the
No,
fan
but
base,
that's next as well.
everybody.
Yeah.
That was next as
Ten
well.
Hag.
That was next as well for
Ten
them.
Hag, we can't even pick a
You know
player
what?
L this
Let's just
week.
do it all in one. Yeah, Ten Hag and the squad, the whole squad.
Ten
gets
Hag, the whole
L,
squad,
bro.
man.
Ten
said,
Hag, the squad,
yo,
Kit
and
man.
my man down in the
What
corner.
I'm
Yeah, you
saying.
don't even know where I am that way, bro.
all I'm saying is if you know the end of hit 'em up, boy, you know how we
You are one pathetic
Man
loser.
United is
you know them ones there.
So I ain't gonna lie, guys. Yeah, I didn't watch match of the day this weekend, as you can imagine.
Bro, you can at least now just relax. It ain't about you no more. You don't have to defend your guys.
In
You know
fact,
what I mean?
let me just catch up on
There's no
one other.
defending the
Let me
7-piece.
catch up on one other scoreline. Really important that I watched this match and the scoreline, so we can talk about it in detail. 1 second.
Fool.
You know,
Hold on, what's this guy doing, bro?
no, but hold on. You know the worst thing is you couldn't even talk about your own team in detail. You want to talk about our next man's team.
I did
Hey.
talk about my team in detail.
And let me
What
just
else
put
detail
this
do
right.
you
Let me
want?
just put this right. Yeah. You're above. You are above and playing better at the moment than Liverpool. Yeah. Straight facts. Yeah. Brighton are one of the most informed teams in the league. West Ham are one of the most out of form teams in the league. Brighton are also 8 places above West Ham at the moment, 20 points clear of us. So relax with the comparison.
Oh, you've come with your defense.
Relax.
Hold on. We
Hold
weren't even gonna move on to West Ham. That's how you know a man's
this
sweating.
guy's trying to cook. I can see it in his eyes. He's trying to go for me. Nah, big man, it's not your time.
Still come with the lawyers like Man City, boy, a whole squad. Man.
Hey, trust me, I had it ready.
It was already. Anyway,
But
no.
It's got to be Arsenal, surely. It's got to
Of
be
course, man.
Arsenal.
We've got to quickly
Of
move on
course,
to
yeah.
the team top of the table. You know what I mean? I know
They're
there was
on
a
fire.
fan in here that was watching their result, hoping that they lose. I don't know why, because you know what I mean. Why you hitting from outside the club? You can't even get in.
You know what? It's
I mean?
funny. No. I'm gonna bite on that one. Actually, no, I'm actually gonna bite on that one. Sorry, remind me. Was it last week or the week before? The week before you were telling me that we're in the title race because it
Not
weren't
me.
me saying I was on the
I
title
wasn't
race.
telling you. It was these two that were telling you. It wasn't me. Definitely wasn't me, bro.
I was just saying you got to believe in your source.
I asked you.
I just got to believe in your source.
I asked you, are you in the title race? Then I said, yeah, I don't believe you in the title race. I will only believe if you win at Anfield. That's what I said. I didn't say.
Well, that's
the title
over
race.
now,
That
innit?
wasn't me.
That's over now, innit? That's over now. That's really good.
You know what I mean? 7-piece over there. Allow it. Anyway, man, let's move on to a team that actually is doing the business here. Even though they're making mad hard work of it, boy. Arsenal against Bournemouth. What was that goal at? 9 seconds or something? 10 seconds?
Yeah, 9 seconds. Second fastest goal in the Premier League history. Yeah.
I mean, when that went in, I was like, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But when I saw the 2-0, I was like, whoa.
The 2-0.
I was like, yo.
Was a problem.
I was
Just
like,
looking at that
yo.
thinking, whoa.
whoa.
What's
I'm not
going
gonna
on
lie,
here?
it was 2-1, and I think Bournemouth had 2 good chances, right? And I literally just sat there and thought, they're gonna punish you for that. But I'll be honest, I didn't see Arsenal winning. I did not see Arsenal winning, and what a bloody good goal as well to win the game, to get the points. And so I think it was 9
We're
seconds.
talking about
after
managers
the
and
start.
substitutions. Here we've got a manager that
Reece
brought a man
Nelson
on.
changed the game, mate. Reece
Come
Nelson
on,
changed
assist
the game,
and a goal.
honestly. Oof.
And
After
he
the
took off
madness he's
a
been through at
sub for
Arsenal
that
as
as
well.
well. He took off on Smith Rowe.
Yeah.
You set up actually the first goal they scored. Talk about ruthless, boy.
Boy.
2-0 took my soul.
I can imagine
You know,
it. I can
Nathan,
imagine.
I could
You
imagine
knew
you
what
was.
he had to do, bruv. You knew what he had to do.
But yeah, 9 seconds after the start of the game, they scored. Bournemouth scored, and 9 seconds before the final whistle or something along those lines, and Reece Nelson scores the winning goal. Nuts.
Where do you
I have
boys
to
stand
say,
on
I have
that?
to say, he has got kahunas though. Taking off Smith Rowe and you put him on as well. Like,
Especially
I know
Reece
I know he
Nelson as
came
well.
on
He's not
third.
exactly the big time player at Arsenal. You know what I mean? It's been
Yep.
like the forgotten man, really. You know what I mean? Been
He's
out
been
on
out on
loan for
loan,
how
though.
many
Yeah.
years? How many years has he been out on loan? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but look at Saliba. Saliba was out on loan for how long? Come back.
Yeah, but
and-
they had like a
business,
that was
innit?
like a development plan for Saliba. Reece Nelson was just like, go
Listen,
wherever you want to go.
Yeah, funny
Yeah,
enough,
yeah,
I
but
think,
look, he's got
there
him
was
back now, and
conversations-
he's done the business. Innit? That's that. Innit?
Yeah, that's true.
What
You
a
got
time to get the goal, though. Good lad.
where do you not stand on that extra time though? Because what was it? Six minutes was shown, 8 minutes was played. I said,
Well,
I
one
say
of
hold
the
up.
the
players-
league doing their job, innit?
I say hold that to Bournemouth. Hold that.
One of
Hold
the
that
players went
daily.
uninjured. Yeah.
Hold that
Yeah.
daily. Because
no, I
teams,
agree completely.
a lot
I
of
was
the teams
seeing
just
what you
bare
lot were saying.
time wasting, bro. Do you know what I mean? There was doing the maddest time wasting, and I
Mate, the
don't think-
goalkeeper went down with cramp. The goalkeeper goes down with.
This is
when
what I'm
you ever
saying
see
with
a
football, yeah.
goalkeeper go down with cramp.
This is what I'm saying with football,
Honestly,
bro. How many times
honestly.
do teams just take absolute liberties with the time wasting, and then
Well,
they'll
that's
add
part of
they'll add
football,
3 minutes, they'll add 4 minutes. I
What'd you
don't
say?
care,
What'd you
bro.
say, Abbas?
But when this
That's part
happens,
of football, though. Everyone does.
yeah, but then when you get when you get punished for it, you can hold it. I don't want to hear no complaints
Hey.
about it should have been, bruv. That's what it should be normally. What was going on in the World Cup that time is what it should be, and that'll probably stop all the time.
No, but you know what, Kuda? You know why my man's vexed down there? It's because that used to happen with Ferguson all the time. Them things don't happen for them no more.
time.
Yeah,
Fergie
yeah.
time, bro.
You twitch that lip to the side, yeah, because you know
I
what I'm
built
on
a
about.
dynasty on that time, bro.
Do you know what I mean? And we got people like him
Saying
talking
how you
about.
go down as cramp as a goalkeeper. Get out of here. I don't want to
That's
hear
what I'm saying.
cramp as a
That's what I'm saying.
goalkeeper.
Bournemouth can absolutely hold that one.
The funny thing is
time
because I've seen that before. I don't remember because no, someone's done it to United before. Keeper went down with cramp. I can't remember who it was, but I've seen that before. That's why I'm like, okay, cool, it's happened. But yeah, I mean, my problem is right. It's always consistency. It's always consistency. We're not going to see that extra time given for time wasting like in another game. That's my problem with it. So stick to one rule. Now relax. Right? This is not being salty.
Literally on your head as well. And your head top.
It's not being salty, bro.
You could have been placed any better, Kuda. You could have been placed on a better
Come on, guys. All right. Had a laugh. But realistically speaking, you're not going to see the consistency. That's the problem of it, right? If I see it in another game, I ain't going to.
Depends where it is. It depends where it is, in my opinion. Depends where it is. If it's at Anfield and it's for Liverpool, yes. If it's at Old Trafford and for Man United, yes. Of course you are. But if it's Bournemouth versus Fulham, no, you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it. It's a fact. I agree with you on that, Abbas. I do agree with you. The consistency is lackluster on that. But for then,
but
the thing is, yeah, like okay, the consistency.
it's true though. It's true. Come on, man. I don't want to hear it. The big teams get those things swinging their way at home.
And if we're talking consistency, okay, that's a fair point, consistency. But we can't penalize. We can't use consistency as an argument when the decision is correct.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you couldn't see any of Bournemouth players that time wasting, and it was just like, where did those extra 2 minutes come from? Oh my gosh! But now you literally they're probably wasted about 10 minutes in the last 80 when it was 2-2. Honestly, man, they were
like if they had a stop clock in football, we'll never go home, boy.
It was like the World Cup. You know those first couple games of the World Cup when he was getting 101 minutes and all of that going on. Mate. That's what it would be like every game. But they're not going to have that because the TV companies will go mad.
Even though I've talked about the consistent thing, on the other hand, after seeing what happened in the World Cup, I kind of knew that some point that's going to seep into the leagues anyway.
Yeah,
but they stopped it. They stopped it in the World Cup, and let's have it right. The only reason they stopped it in the World Cup was because the television broadcasters went mad because it was throwing off all of their timings. Only reason why they stopped it is a fact.
But you know what? Saying
Mm-hmm.
that, imagine if they had done that in our game, Abbas. For how much time you had to take pick up on that?
What do you mean?
Wow. Wow.
Hey, big bro, we've moved on.
I know, we moved on. Shameless. Anyway, Anyway. You know, I'm not gonna let these rival fans. They're trying to take the credit off Arsenal. You know, trying to distract, talking about time wasted. This is Arsenal showing character once again, going down.
Superb.
I mean, I don't know how much I can say for the character because it's Bournemouth. Because I actually expected them to just cook these man, like 4-0 or something. I didn't expect them to go to hell and back for the win. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit mad, but at least they didn't bottle it. Do you know what I mean? At least they're showing that character to come back and get the dub.
But
However,
an Arsenal team last season, 2 seasons ago, go 2-0 down.
Yeah.
They're lucky to scrape away with a draw. Honestly,
I think-
they
I
wouldn't
think-
have
I think-
any of that behind them.
For
alright,
their
I wanna
sake,
ask-
I think Arteta shouldn't get caught up in the hype of we've come back. He should be level-headed as a manager and look to say, okay, why are we going behind? Do you know what I mean? And
So
and
that's why I was literally
he should be the level-headed person in this situation as the manager. And
So that's what I was going to ask. Kuda, as the Arsenal representative, and obviously Nathan and Obi, right? This going behind and giving other teams the lead before trying to come back or coming back. Whilst it's good on one end because you have this feeling, and trust me, as a United fan, I know we've run that coming back from behind thing.
We've moved on. We've moved on.
Right? I had to put something positive in there.
Wait, there was no
Someone said-
coming back. But yeah, go on.
Right? But do you think this sort of thing is going to cost you guys? Well, I don't think it's going to cost you the league. I think you're comfortably ahead on
Oh,
that.
I don't know about comfortably, you know.
I won't say comfortably, boy. This guy's trying to put the juju on it, I know what he's doing. Look at him.
Yeah.
Trying to juju.
Man, yeah, comfortable, man.
But okay, right. Do you think this is going to be an issue? That's it. I'm not.
Do I think that's going to be an
pointing
issue? I'll take it one game at a time because it's happened twice now, isn't it? Aston Villa and Bournemouth here, but the game in between, Leicester, was for me the best performance out of all them games. It was 1-0, but Leicester literally had next to no chances. It shouldn't have been 1-0. That's like a 5-0 game, and it was comfortable. The same Leicester side that cooked Tottenham 4-1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The previous week or whatever it was. Yeah, they went out there and absolutely dominated. So I'm not gonna say it's a trend yet until I see if they do it again next game. Then you gotta start to worry about
What is
it.
he talking about?
Yeah, Nathan, bro, you're gonna have to explain that one.
sorry,
You're gonna have
what?
to explain that one because I see Bournemouth there. They came with a game plan, and if you look to the manager afterwards, it's exactly what they practice and plan. So I'm a bit
It's struck
confused
off
as to
what?
why it should be struck
Offside,
off.
is it?
What?
There's definitely no offside in that. There's
I don't
definitely no offside
understand.
in that.
That sounds madness. Still, I'm not gonna lie.
Brother, I should send you a link so you can explain that. Now I'm joking.
It's a bit wild. I don't know. How
And
that
to be
works.
honest, even if they get struck off, you'd have been 1-0 down anyway. So yeah, you'll still come back from behind. So it doesn't really serve to the point. But yeah, man. So yeah, they need to obviously sort it out. But I think they'll be all right. Obviously, the Etihad will be another important game.
Obi, you need to be careful here, you know. I'm trying to you know, I can't remember if they scored first at Old Trafford and we came back to win. So
No way, I got your fixtures up at the moment. Let me check.
you got our fixtures up for at the moment.
Anyway, so I'm gonna ask the panel again, boy. Do you know what I mean? Before we move on from Arsenal, Sean, who you got for to win the league, City or Arsenal?
Ah, mate, this. You know what? You see, as I said before,
Yeah,
you see,
you was 1-0 up, Fabas. Sorry, Sean. Yeah, you was 1-0 up.
no worry. I'd pause for you to call him. I love it.
I just wanted to double check, fact check.
Pick up yourself. Pick up yourself, Obi. I'll big up yourself, Stu. Yeah, calling him, yes.
Wait,
I'm on
sure.
it.
Was that Old Trafford game?
It don't matter where it was. You scored first, innit? That's what
Hey,
I'm
ask me
saying.
a question.
But we
Yeah,
won
yeah,
the
go
Old
on,
Trafford
go on,
game,
Sean,
it
go on,
doesn't matter, Sean. But it's still you desperate for the call. You don't even understand it.
Yeah, all right. So as I was saying, you see, because we've been chasing City for so many years, I don't know, bro, because you know what City's like. And I mean, they're not in the best form they were in previous seasons, but they can still turn it up if they have to. So I think it's going to go to the wire. I think Arsenal could nick it, but like I said, I'm not writing City off in it. So for me, it's kind of 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50, but with a sprinkle of City on the top here. Cool.
I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Because like I said, Arsenal got some hard games to play still. I mean,
They're gonna go away to Anfield. They're gonna go to Man City.
Yeah, they won't hold a 7-piece though. So yeah, yeah, they gotta come to Anfield. That should be a good game. Hopefully, if we can keep up this momentum, boy. But I mean, they gotta go to City again, or they gotta play City again. I
Yeah, they
think.
got to play City at Etihad, didn't it?
And what are they only 5 points clear of them?
I won't say only, but yeah, they're 5 points clear of them still.
No, you know why I
Yeah.
say only, because like I said, this it could take a funny turn, bruv. And you know what it's like playing against a Pep team as well, bruv.
Don't remind me. Yeah. Don't worry, but Stuart, what are you saying? Who you got? City or Arsenal?
You know, you look at the league table, and it's hard to look past Arsenal at the moment, but it's hard to rule out City, man. I mean, I would love to just sit here and say a definitive answer, but if you're gonna make me nail my colours to the mast, and I'm gonna disappoint Obi and Nathan here, and I'm gonna say Man City because they just got the pedigree for it, and Arsenal don't. So if it comes down to those crunch games, the Anfield game, that's massive. The Etihad game, is it Etihad they're playing? I'm not sure. But
I think they got Brighton as well. I think
they have got Brighton, and you know they can batter the best teams. They can batter the best teams. So you got to worry about Brighton.
Behave yourself, bro.
So yeah, I mean, you know, if the thing is, if they come out of both of those games with a nice draw and don't lose, that's the most important. Don't lose those games. Then you would say Arsenal have got to be favourites. But for now, I'm gonna stick my colours to the sky blue citizens flag.
Abbas, I know what you're gonna say already, but I'll ask anyway.
Oh, 100% is Arsenal. It's Arsenal's to lose.
You just
he's just trying to put that juju on it. That's it.
You know what I mean? Like, who do you think is gonna win? Because last time we went around the table, you said City.
No, the way they're going, their form table, it is in Arsenal's hands, and they've got the 5 points. Well, yeah, and they've got 5 points lead. I don't see. I'm looking at their fixtures. That realistically speaking, okay, Liverpool. But if they want to win the title, they're gonna have to beat one of these big teams. So they have to beat a Liverpool, beat a Man City. If you want to be crown champion,
but you can't write off Brighton either, bruv.
There's no way.
But that's the thing. Doesn't Man City?
No way Brighton beats Arsenal at the Emirates. I don't
think you've seen Brighton play this season. I
don't
think you're giving them a disservice.
Nah, man. But then Arsenal, yeah, okay. Brighton played. You're just only hyping them up because you got cooked by them. Yeah, allow it. But Arsenal went over there and fried them. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal went to Brighton
I get
their ground and destroyed them. So let's not.
They got to beat teams like Brighton. They got to beat.
They will.
That's why I said the two games at Liverpool and Man City for me. The two.
No, but then why is it okay? So I'm gonna go to me, yeah, because when I asked this question, yeah, because I almost sold my stocks. I said they must win at Aston Villa. If they didn't win the Aston Villa game, I would have sold my Arsenal stocks. But I held on, I hodled. You know what I mean? I hodled in the dip, and then now my stocks are rising again, and I ain't selling them. I'm still going Arsenal. You know what I always find funny when I ask people City or Arsenal, and it's justifiable. So I'm not saying you man are wrong, because Man City have done it, been there, done it, this, that, and the other, yeah. But you go around the table, you ask, and it's all about what games Arsenal have got. But it's never games about what the games do Man City have.
That's true.
Because you know Man City, yeah, it's them Crystal Palace away for Man City.
That's a bogey team for them. Yeah.
That's on paper, that's baby food. But you never know. Do you know what I mean?
Right,
because this is what they do. Yeah. And
they got Brighton at home as well.
And they got Liverpool at home.
City.
Yeah, because they played at Anfield. They ain't played you. They ain't played you guys.
So funny you say that. They got Crystal.
And this is going to be a resurgent Liverpool. Yeah, that just walloped. Just gave these men a 7.
I wouldn't just say resurgent, boy, because this could go left on the next game. But,
yeah. Okay. But that game is always some spice on it. Yeah.
Sorry,
all I'm saying, yeah, is yes, Arsenal have got tough games, yeah, but let's not act like this is Man City. Because yes, if it was the Man City that Liverpool had to chase all them years, they would have been top of the table right now, chilling. We wouldn't even be talking about Arsenal.
The next 5 games for Man City are slightly worrying. because they've got Crystal Palace at home. I mean, away. They got Liverpool at home. They've got away game to Southampton.
And again, Southampton, that's another silly team that Pep will lose to. You know,
Yeah,
bro.
Right.
We've
And then
seen
right
this.
after that, they've got
Let's not act like this
Leicester.
team is perfect. They do silly
got-
things.
They've got Leicester at home and they've got Brighton away. And then they've got Arsenal at home right after that. The
this
next
is the same
7
team.
games could actually
Bro,
ruin their start.
This is
But
the
this is
same
why
team.
I said
And
It's
Fulham
in
at home as
Arsenal's
well. They got
hands.
Fulham away as well. Fulham are
Bro.
a decent side, bro.
This is the same team that
This is
beat
Arsenal.
Arsenal at the Emirates and won and drop points the next week to Nottingham Forest away.
Yeah. This is why I said it's in Arsenal's hands.
And this is why I'm saying this is not. So when we say it's Man City and they've done this, have done that, yes, fair enough. But it ain't that Man City this season. If it was that Man City, Arsenal wouldn't even be in the discussion.
Not necessarily.
They wouldn't be, bro.
No, because Arsenal weren't playing like this a couple of seasons ago, innit? That's what
Yeah,
I'm not saying that. I'm not ruling Arsenal out. Let's just make that 100% clear, innit? I am not ruling Arsenal out, but I'm just saying that it's gonna probably go to the wire, innit?
Of course.
probably gonna
But
go
what I'm
to the
saying is,
wire.
the wire is always biased against Arsenal. Is what I'm saying. The wire is always, but Arsenal have got these, man. Arsenal is, and then we ignore what Man City have got.
Yeah, man. I think it's Arsenal's to lose.
Yeah, but you're just saying it for agenda, though. We know what you're saying.
I'm not doing agenda.
You're saying that so that you got something to be shouting about after. You know?
Hey, don't worry.
let's not do it. Let's not do it.
What is
front.
interesting though? What is interesting about the title race is that the first time this weekend it actually shifted in the odds. You know me, I like to look at the odds. You know, and for the first time, Arsenal have our favourites odds on 5-6 to win it. And Man City are even. Man City are even. So if you know the betting world, that makes Arsenal favourites.
I might sell at the top, boy, because I don't like that. I don't like that. Anyway, let's move on, boy, because we're an hour in when we ain't even touched on set man's team and that, you know.
Excellent.
But let's quickly before we go to your team, Stuart, we're gonna just do a brief one. Now, before we go to your one,
oh no,
briefly on Spurs.
Yes,
we have to touch on these, man. The biggest loser club in the universe, yeah, the most pointless club in the universe, yeah. They are pointless. I'm gonna sound like I'm taking this Arsenal representative a bit too far because we're kind of Tottenham now. You know what I mean? But no. This club is useless. They've got a fantastic, stadium, brand new stadium, and that. Yeah, now they've
beautiful for Beyonce concerts. Beautiful.
You know what I mean, huh?
Fantastic.
But this is again,
NFL.
cursed stadium, loser vibes, huh? AJ lost all his belts over there. Do you know what I mean? Like that's a loser stadium.
Not there for winning.
Like that is not the place, bro. Not the place. What they're building, some racetrack underneath or something.
Little go-karting thing.
This is what I'm saying. Like this is just it's gonna be like Westfield, isn't it? Yeah, they're gonna turn it into Westfield, North London, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? It's long. That club is useless. Imagine no trophies since Juan de Ramos. Yeah, remember him? He's the last manager. He's the last manager to win a trophy with them, man. There, yeah. Then they've had this resurgent time and all this kind of stuff. Yeah? No trophies. You're playing in the FA Cup. Only Man City and Man United of the big boys are left in it, and you have the audacity, the goal, yeah, to play your second team like you're some big team. Are you all right? These last years, all you've got is a League Cup, and you're turning up there. Now we're gonna play Lucas Moura in that. Kane, chill on the bench. Son, yeah, relax on the bench. What? You, man, you trophyless losers. You taking things for granted. Oh, I'm so happy when they get cooked. I love it. That's what they deserve. Loser club. Conte is down twos. Conte, his stocks, and we're just talking of stocks here. Them stocks have dipped. Like, do you know what I mean? That parabolic dip, where that is just vertical. Boom. Yeah, stocks are,
currency and them, man.
I'm telling you, bro. Straight down, pump and dump settings. Like they are finitoed. Finito. Like honestly, they were giving credit to this assistant manager guy. Oh yeah, he's getting dubs, bruv. It's still him, bruv. It's still him because I'm seeing the same Dons playing. They stole Dan Juma off of the hands of Everton, who needed him. Yeah, because they're scud, right? They could have used the Dan Juma. They nabbed him off him to do what? You don't even play. The streets are saying he's got the same locker as Jed Spence. He's in the wilderness.
Who?
Like, honestly, that club is an embarrassment. Is an absolute embarrassment. And if Kane signs a new deal with that place, actually, if Kane's a loser, until he leaves, he's a loser as well. I'm painting him as another loser. Do you know what I mean? Absolute loser, bro. How could you want? And do you know why he's a loser as well? Did you see the chance he missed? This ain't even an FA Cup pod, but I don't care. We're going in. Did you see the chance he missed in the 90th minute?
Sky,
Bro, easy header. Get that on target. Get that on target. That is the Spurs stench sipping into his goal scoring. You know what I mean? Like, he's been there too long, bro. He's marinated now.
He's marinated.
Yeah, but the thing is, a good thing for him, he ain't signed that new contract now. Son, he signed that new contract. Even though he's been smelly, he signed that contract.
Bro, Son.
Son
plays for them fans from his country that turn up to the Spurs state. I think that's what it's about. But I'm like, Son, you know they'll turn up wherever you go, bro. Do you know what I mean? They don't just come because it's Tottenham, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know why you decided to stay in that place. Loser club. Okay, so you rested your first team in the FA Cup. I mean, Spurs, yeah, even if they're playing Charlton, even if they're playing Accrington Stanley, yeah, in the very first round the Premier League teams come into, yeah, I want to see your first team. You trophyless club. I want to see your first team in the League Cup, FA Cup. I need to see your best players. I don't want to hear nothing about resting. Absolutely ridiculous that they dare rest players, yeah? So you rest your players, get knocked out of the FA Cup. Okay, we knocked out the FA Cup. We're still top four. Top four is looking, rather decent. Liverpool have been a bit shaky and all that. Chelsea are in the wilderness, yeah? Newcastle are starting to, dip off, right? Then Brighton and whatever, they're sort of in the vicinity. So really and truly, by rights, actually, let me say by rights because they don't deserve nothing. Really and truly, you should be going for this, yeah? What are you going to do? You're going to lose to Wolves. You let the baby-oiled bandit score a goal against you.
Wow.
Some rugby player. Some muscle merchant, blood. Like, bro.
Yeah, has sense a bit of ex-Barcelona.
I was going to say, that's our Barcelona.
Bro, he's a clown, bro. Where is it, bro? He's on a free. Who's signing him, bro? You know what I mean? Who's signing him, bro? The guy's a loser, blood.
He might be better than Anthony on that right there.
You know the worst thing is I was about to say that one. At least it went through my head.
No, don't worry. Sean's still here, mate. He hasn't clocked off, mate. He's still here.
No, but come on, man. Come on. I know, Stuart, you're gonna back me on this because you don't like the
mate. Listen, you're singing.
Now I'm just sounding like the one hater. You know what I mean?
Don't worry, man. I was just letting you land, mate. I've got notes here. I've got notes.
I've got notes, Yeah, come on, man.
Listen, Tottenham, man. I was listening to Tottenham fans today, mate, and they're crying on, Conte, bring back Pochettino. What did you win with Pochettino? Nothing at all. And this was with a better Spurs squad. Let's not forget, with a better Spurs squad, you won nothing. So let's not hear crying out about Pochettino. Pochettino is not the answer, mate. Not the answer whatsoever. You bought Richarlison for 60 million off of Everton. How many Premier League goals has he scored? I get 0. None. Absolutely nada. Why does he not play?
He scored by now, but guess
he doesn't play. No, nothing. He has.
That's a flop that's going under the radar as well because of these
madness. 60
and
million.
Mudryk and all these man. Yeah, everyone's talking. What even Gapco people are talking about? Yeah, this man is 60 mil and he's got Premier League experience.
But 60 mil. That is mad. Gapco did not he did not cost that. And to be fair to Anthony, yeah, he's trash now, but it's his first season, isn't it? So you have to see. I'll judge him more in the second season. Yeah, but that's true. That is it. I would judge Anthony in his second season.
This man's been in the league for how long, bro?
Yeah, bro. We talk about
Zero Premier League goals, boys. Zero Premier League goals this season. Honestly, what is that about? I mean, the transfer policy in that club is
Oh,
shocking.
but
Like you were saying before, Kuda, that stadium is good for Beyonce concerts, NFL, and go-karting, because there ain't going to be any trophies getting lifted up there. Honestly, unless they move the Super Bowl there. That's the only way they're ever going to lift a trophy in that stadium, because, you know, someone's got to win it then, because they are losers, honestly. And listen, unfortunately for Harry Kane, yeah, he's got 18 months left on his contract now, yeah. So who's actually going to spend money on him? Because we all know, you know, to get out of Tottenham, it's going to cost $1 bajillion for
and
Harry Kane.
we have to narrow it down to the fact that he wants the Prem record, so it's going to be a Prem team.
It's got to be a Prem team. Okay, so then
now,
his false delusional loyalty to Tottenham will stop him going to two teams that would actually, in my opinion, need him. Yeah, he could go to Arsenal. He would do very good at Arsenal. Very good at Arsenal.
It would be them.
But he would never go to Arsenal. He could go to Chelsea. Chelsea crying out for a striker. Would never sign for Chelsea. Never, ever, ever. The only team that leaves him with, thank you, Sean. You already got there. Is Man United. That's the only team that would buy him. And listen, it would be a fantastic signing for you, Abbas. Don't get me wrong. It would be absolutely superb. But it's probably about 2 years too late for him. Why did he sign? Honestly, this is what happens when you have your brother as an agent. Let's get it right.
With the office with one client.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Wow. Honestly, I mean, talk about a wasted career, man. Talk about a wasted career, because all you're going to look back on is just the top goal scorer of Tottenham. And really, whoopie-doo.
You know the mad thing is, right? If he had kicked up a fuss last season, he could have gone to Man City's team. And I think he would have been better suited for their style of play than Haaland is. Right?
Yeah.
But he didn't kick up a fuss. He wanted to show loyalty. Fair enough. And this is
but he sort of kicked up a fuss and then got a little bit of negativity from the media and then went, you know what? Because of my image, hold on. Let me not get this negativity.
And he's an idiot as well, because do you guys remember from that time there was this talk coming out of his camp saying, oh, Levy promised him.
Yeah.
Levy promised he'll let me go.
Yep.
All of us here are grown men. We've been working for a long time here. What did I tell you every time you had experience? What did I tell you? Get it in writing.
Yeah. There's the writing. Show me.
If it's not in writing, it is not worth nothing, big man. Are you coming up? Oh, but he promised me over lunch. Yeah,
what's he gonna say though? Honestly, what other thing would you have said though? Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, you're gonna stay here. I'm gonna lock you down onto a 6-year contract. He's not gonna say that. No, I'm gonna schmooze your brother and let him sign a nice 5-year deal for us.
This is it, man. Before we move here, let's touch on Conte, because this is another problem with Spurs. Yeah. I know I said let's touch on Conte. Now I'm going to Spurs, but let me land here. This loser club, yeah. Instead of understanding what they are, they're a loser club. So if you're a loser club, you don't win nothing. What should you do? You know what? Let's play good football. Let's at least give something for the fans to, you know what I mean, to cheer about. But you might want to get the win at all cost managers, Mourinho, Conte, whatever the other side man is. I always forget his name. Yeah. They were trying to get these managers.
He wasn't really a winner though.
Okay, actually, let me just say that's true.
Santos, isn't it?
He wasn't winner. Okay. Mourinho and Conte, they man were brought in to do what? They were brought in to win trophies. No matter
at all cost. No matter what style of football, no matter.
I'm sure you remember this. You do remember they sacked one of the winners.
That's what I was about to say. And one of the winner all cost managers, what did you do? You sacked him before the cup final for Ryan Mason. I mean, this spirit of failure runs from
let's have it right. He's won a cup at Roma, by the way. He won a cup at Roma.
Yeah,
he's won a cup at Roma. He won the European Conference League at Roma. I'm just saying. You know, a trophy, by the way, that Spurs went, no, we don't want to win that. Shut up. Honestly, get out of here.
Didn't get knocked out. Didn't it get knocked out for some weird, I can't remember what it was. Was it did they play some ineligible players or some wild
I can't
stuff?
remember the team's name. I don't think I could even pronounce it, even if I did.
Yeah.
So
yeah. In any case, Conte. embarrassing. I know we're talking about the flop Richarlison here, but I've seen Richarlison play on the right wing. I've never seen that in my life.
2-1 Brentford.
Yeah, I've never seen that in my life. He cannot play on the right wing. What is he doing down there? Right? Son has been stinking up the place the entire season, apart from the few performances when he's bagged the hat trick of coming off the bench. Yeah, that maybe he's turning into Ali Gunnar Solskjaer now. Maybe he should be a benchman and come in. You know what I mean? And never start again. But in any case, he plays every game, no matter how bad he plays. Right? You've got again Dan Juma. Why did you sign him? That Jed Spence, he's not your signing or whatever, but you can't tell me
he ruining the guy's future, man.
He didn't deserve the treatment that he got. Yeah, Perisic is dying out there, and this is the problem as well. He signs these old players to win now, but it's like now you're not win now, so now Spurs are stuck with this man.
Let me
He's
give you this.
He's cutting in the summer, and they're gonna be stuck with an old Perisic.
Yeah. Look, Lloris is injured at the moment. Who's their goalkeeper?
Oh my days. Mbakedi, what's his name? Fraser Foster.
There you go. Come on, man.
Talk about old.
They're an absolute mess. Absolute mess here. And Conte is down twos. And for me, do you know what I mean? Because I was having this debate with someone, and they're like, "No, he's still a good manager. It's just that he hates Spurs or whatever." Or you don't. I was like, I can't rate a manager that downs twos. That's just. I'm not rating you for being unprofessional. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous. As the manager, if we were talking about leaders, like you know what I mean, of the squad,
he's a good player. He's a good player. I don't know about Donish. In a better team, he would do a lot better.
No one's saying they're having a good players. Kane is a world-class striker.
Superb striker.
Bentancur as well, very, very good midfielder. Right? Kulusevski, good winger, although last few games he's looking very smelly out there. He's looking very smelly. He's been awful. Let's not just let. You can't just live off the good times, yeah. We're watching you. Yeah? It's very smelly. But again, the manager doesn't change things. He's stuck in his ways. They're done out here. But that's all I got on Spurs before we move on. Anyone else?
Rubbish club.
Oh wow.
To be honest, I'm glad they're dropping points. Let's go.
Agendas, boy.
Come on.
Take it back. I need them to pick up the results.
But listen, let's have it right. This was their best ever Premier League start. Ever.
What?
Fact checks. Honestly.
Yeah, I saw those stats actually.
Yeah. There was their best start to a Premier League season ever this season. And then look how it's just fallen off a cliff.
That's
Ivan
good.
Toney's just scored as well, 2-1 to Brentford, just to let you know.
Let it continue.
I thought it was
2-1. No, VAR check. VAR check.
Right. Fair enough. All right. Yeah, anyway, let's
So what, you couldn't let us know that?
Hold on, Ivan Toney, ain't he like banned?
No, not yet.
He's really guilty though, isn't it?
Yeah. And not to all of them, only to 12 counts. He's got 200 and something counts. But it's not.
That's about 200. Like what? Like,
Really,
are they counting every team on the accumulator as a count or something? That's 12 accumulator. That's 12 counts.
I think what it comes down to with like Tony is it matters if he's betted on the matches that he's played in. I think that's what it comes down to. You know, because then it can do with like match fixings. No, if he has betted on those matches that he's played in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I don't think that all of those details haven't come out yet.
I see.
I ain't seen those Spurs fixtures.
Have you seen the fixtures?
Let's see.
Interesting. I'm flying through that now.
Forest, Southampton, Everton, Brighton, Bournemouth, Newcastle. Oh, April. Okay, Man United, Liverpool, Crystal Palace, Aston Villa. I mean, they should be picking up a load of points from there.
Really. I mean, yeah, I was about to say. I mean, other than United and Liverpool, sorry, should they not?
And they still got a round of 16. Let's not forget, they're still in the Champions League. You know, they could still.
What they 1-0 down?
Hold on,
1-0 down against Milan.
Did you say they can still what?
They can still bring it home.
Bring more home.
That would be the biggest shock in world football history. Anyway,
what's that? If Spurs bring it home, Spurs have been to
Wow.
one final and they lost that, boy.
I'm sure you enjoyed that. And anyway, let's move.
Come on.
Yo, Stuart, what are you saying? You start on my team? Actually, let me start on my team because my defeat wasn't as bad as yours. let me start on
Prolonging my agony. Go ahead.
Let me start on the good old Crystal Palace here. Do you know that Crystal Palace is the only team in the Premier League that hasn't won a game in 2023?
Jesus.
I rest my
Wow.
case.
That is mad. Is it 9 matches in it without a win at the moment, isn't it? 9 matches
Bro.
without a win this year.
Relegation form. We're going to hell and back for this relegation.
What's the answer though, Kuda? What's the answer?
The answer is for the Uber driver to not be the first name on the team sheet and not be tattooed onto the team sheet. Yeah. The answer is to play 3 midfielders instead of 2. Right.
Fine.
I was complaining about a 1 midfielder, and then it became 2. But then the Uber driver is still on the pitch. Right? The good thing is Zaha is back, so his love child Mateta didn't play. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Zaha is back. So Zaha is back. So Mateta didn't play, which is not too bad. Zaha scored the goal, initially, first few minutes of the thing.
Where did that line come from, boy? Oh my days.
I said moving like Ann Summers, yo.
Hello,
Big man. I don't hear no bands from you, bro. That's your legend, bro. Anyway. Absolutely disgusting form. And you know the most, again, when I speak of egregious, annoying things, yeah, the post-match interview from Patrick Vieira, man said, we play well against Man City, Liverpool. Did you win, bruv? What? You played well against Liverpool. You know the man gave you a 9-piece. Wasn't it like a 9-piece or something a couple of seasons ago? Right? So now we're celebrating the 0-0 draw. We played. You ain't won this year, bro. You know what I mean? You're talking about so we should look forward to playing Man. I know, Man City, bogey team and all that. Yeah. But bro, if things go as they should in football, Man City should just brush Palace apart, bro. You can't be looking forward to no thingy, bro. Like, what's that about, bro? Nah, man, it's an absolute
These
joke.
jokes are running in from the
Isn't it?
right
Rah,
now,
he's been saving them up.
Man said free
That's
Olise, but
That's a player, by the way. That's a player.
Olise said, you know what? If
Player.
Olise put a transfer request, but you don't deserve this. Don't become another Zaha.
Man say you don't deserve this.
No, he doesn't, bro. Don't become another Zaha, because look at Zaha now, bro. He's on a free in the summer, yeah. Let's say Zaha was on a free 4 years ago, do you know how many clubs would be coming in for him? Now, the same clubs that would have been snapping in for him, they ain't even looking his way now.
Spurs. I see him in Spurs. Honestly, I see Spurs picking him up before for a free.
Jesus.
Honestly,
He can't do that to himself, man.
From a club that can't win trophies to a club that's just a failure. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, at least Palace meet their targets, bro. The target is to stay in the league, and they meet their targets. They're actually achieving their targets of the season. When they write their targets for the season, they tick them at the end, bro. Them man, they never take no targets. Useless club, lie, man. Man needs to go abroad, play for some Banduli Champions League club so that he can just hear that music for once in his career. You know them ones. Them clubs are just going to group stages and that. You know what I mean? Do only 3 games in the Champions League. You know what I mean? Vibes and that. You know, like, yeah, man. Just go enjoy yourself, man. Come on, don't do this to yourself. But in any case, man, yeah, I agree. Free Olise, man. He shouldn't be suffering this. But Vieira is in trouble. Palace is in trouble. You know, again, it's another one of them seasons where they're just preying on other teams being worse. And speaking of other teams that are worse, Stuart, what one?
I like that segue. I'll give you that segue. That was nice. Well, you know, after the highs of a 4-0 victory against Nottingham Forest, you know, the tables turned, and you know, forget that lovely goal difference. You know, that just went straight back to 0 again. Because, you know, 4-0, free Rice. Don't worry, he's gonna be available for transfer in the summer, no doubt. You know, without European football we got no hope of keeping on to him, and nor should we, to be honest with you. But I mean, he can't hold his head up high. He was toilet. He was rubbish on Saturday. The whole team was rubbish, much like Man United was. The whole team. The whole team
don't
was
try.
absolutely rubbish.
Don't bring us at on your own, bro. Don't try that.
We get a back in shot. But, yeah, the whole team was rubbish. Set out poorly, and unfortunately, you know what David Moyes is doing at the moment is setting up our team for a 0-0 draw. So as soon as we concede the first goal, it's a wrap for us. We're not going anywhere. And you know, I'm not making any excuses. I won't make any excuse, but this is a slight excuse anyway. You know, Premier League fixtures have got to take a look at that. Hold on, we just had to play Man United 8 o'clock away from home on a Wednesday on a FA Cup tie, and we're playing Saturday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon away at Brighton. Nah, that's ridiculous. Where Man United get a whole rest. Look at their squad compared to us. If we can't play on a Sunday, get out of here. Get out of here.
We're saying agenda, yeah?
I'm telling you,
Nah,
I'm telling
you're
you,
not gonna bring
agendas must
fixture
agenda.
list into this.
Listen, you had a whole day's rest more than us, and you still held 3 more goals than us. I don't want to hear no talk from you. I don't want to hear no talk
Brother,
from you.
our fixture list has been way more busier than yours, bro.
Oh, yeah, we're in Europe, same as you. We play Thursday night, same as you, bruv. We're flying off to Cyprus on Thursday. We're flying off to Cyprus on Thursday.
Shoot,
So I don't want to hear
that
about
one
fixture,
day
blah, blah,
was a
blah.
violation still. That was a violation. I love that one though. The man said 3 more, you know, for a day's rest. You're so mad over there. Hey, you better talk to Stu with some respect. You better talk to himself.
Nah, I mean, Dennis is spot on there. The second half performance was probably, I don't know about the worst of the weekend. Did you see the second half performance in another game? You know, it was a little bit different from that one. But you know, I will
Stop reaching and talking about your own
I will hold my team. I will hold my
team.
team. No, he's saying it was the worst performance of the weekend. How can you say it was the worst performance of the weekend? We conceded 3 goals. You conceded double that, rude boy. Get out of here. Get out of here. Anyway, I'll go back to my team. Yeah,
He's
we
got a
were
point,
shocking.
you know?
We were shocking. We were terrible. David Moyes, like I said, he's setting our teams out to play for a 0-0 draw, not to lose. And as soon as we concede that first goal, it's a wrap. And we're not changing it either. We're going out with a 4-5-1. Yeah. How did he change it in the second half? Brought on another 3 midfielders for three midfielders. Where's the second striker? Where's something? Where's a bit of passion? You know what I mean? Let's go for it. I'd rather lose trying to go for it than lose 4-0 and we didn't even have a shot on target second half, lads. Never even had a shot on target second half. How can you be losing that many and not even have a shot? Honestly,
Moyes out.
listen, as much the problem is, I heard the West Ham fans singing "You're getting sacked in the morning." Big man, he's not getting sacked. Forget about it. Forget about sacking Moyes. He is not going anywhere. He is here until the end of the season, like it or not. He's got to be. Where else are you going? Who else are you bringing? Big Sam, Harry Redknapp. Who are you bringing in? Nobody. So you might as well, unfortunately, stick with it. Stick with Moyes. Get behind the team. Don't boo the team. Listen, terrible performance, but don't boo them. You've gone all the way to Brighton to boo them. What's the point? It's this is where I don't like the West Ham fans. You know, we could be very passionate, but we're toxic at the same time. We're toxic. And we're like self-deprecating on ourselves. Honestly, it's useless sometimes to just do that. Because listen, I don't like the football that he's playing, but who else are you going to get in? I heard someone say Mark Noble. Mark Noble don't even have coaching badges. What do you mean, Mark Noble? He's not coming over. He's not, no, Nathan. This is a guy that couldn't even win the league with PSG. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear no Poches talking. He's useless.
Whoa, buddy. What? I didn't expect this turn. I thought you were gonna say, oh yeah, he's not coming to West Ham. No,
he wouldn't come to West Ham anyway.
Not you turning up your nose at Poch. Big man, relax, bloody. What?
I would take Poch.
Okay,
but just the way he put it there. Yeah, don't worry, Abbas. I can see you type it as many times as you want. I can see you type it as many times as you want. But you forgetting he done nothing with you lot, and he got relegated with Cardiff. So why would we employ him? You know, David Moyes was a better bet. David Moyes is a better bet for you like than Oli was. So I don't know what you're getting so hyped up about.
You got
And
Benitez there.
He's there as an option, mate.
Yeah, he's not an option. He's literally not on anybody's shortlist ever again for a managerial job. The only job he could get in football is a pundit and possibly a kit man. That's about it. That's about it, because there's no way. And he'll probably be one of your ambassadors soon. So don't talk to me about it, mate. He's more likely to be wearing the red Man United.
As long as he's not managing. But yeah,
director of football coming soon.
Where do you
can have Benitez? Benitez is still available.
Benitez keeps on getting chatted about. And again, it doesn't inspire me a great deal. I say stick with what you got. Stick with what you got until the end of the season and see where you're at. If you get relegated, you get relegated, and you will get rid of.
Fan,
Not even Ryan Reynolds is that silly. I mean, crazy. Even Ryan Reynolds knows not to employ that guy. Now listen, if you get relegated, then you have to cut your cough accordingly, and you go out and you go get a different manager, someone like that. But listen, Moyes has got it to the end of the season, as far as I'm concerned, and unfortunately, David Sullivan ain't gonna sack him. David Sullivan ain't gonna sack him right now.
So you saying until the wheels come off, yeah?
It hasn't. Well, unfortunately, it's not me. It's not me. Because if it was my choice, I would have got rid of Moyes in November when we were gone through the first 10 games of the season, not looking like we were relegation candidates anyway. We didn't start off the season well. We haven't played. Two players from our team went to the World Cup. 2 players. That's it. That's the only 2. So the whole time you was there chilling out, doing your little tactics, and we came back even poorer than what we started the season off. And we started the season rubbish. So, once it didn't improve then, where was it ever going to go? It was only going to go one way, and exactly where we are. We deserve to be where we are right now. Where are we? We're 16th at the moment. The only saving grace is between 20th and 12th. There's only 6 points in it. So, there's a lot of football still to play. We've got probably one of the best squads down there at the moment, but that doesn't mean we've got any divine right to stay in the league. We've got to win football matches. And if you're not winning footbal matches, you ain't going to stay in the league. It's as simple as that. And,
Michael Owen takes away.
Yeah, I mean, I stated the obvious. You're correct. But there's no way.
Games, isn't it?
Well, that's it. But I mean, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Unfortunately,
no. Actually, hear what you're saying. I feel because it is a risk in it. Because it's bad, but it's not bad to the point where it's like, anyone can do a better job. Because imagine you get someone and they just capitulate.
Or they get him in, and none of the players want to play for him, and that's that. Because I mean, the players have to hold themselves accountable at the moment in time. I mean, Ben Johnson probably had one of the worst games I've ever seen anybody play. Three goals were down to him basically, and he still survived. You know why? Because we don't have another right back to play. So I mean, the squad's got to have a look at. I mean, what's that about? Why don't you have another right back to play? Because your other right back is.
Don't start me on right backs, blood. I'm gonna do my 2-minute Madrid run at the end of the point. But yeah, don't start me on poor squad planning, blood. You know what I mean?
But honestly, I don't understand where else we can go. We have to. You got to stick with him, unfortunately, because
to be honest, I get your logic. I get your logic, but again, it's one of them things where it's like, it's quality managers. The quality managers that you would want probably wouldn't come at this.
Why are they coming now in a threat of relegation? And it's not like, it's a little threat. We are deep in it at the moment. We are shoulder deep in this relegation battle right now.
No, but I think a decent manager will see that you've got the players, isn't it? I mean, and sometimes when you bring in a new manager, that play out of your socks for the new manager nonsense. Look, Nathan, we said, look, Basala's did.
Who?
Basala. Well, Bielsa, whatever.
Yeah, Bielsa, good manager, but
Bielsa, that's a mess. Yeah.
Good manager, but right now, no. No, you can't give him to it right now. That's a manager that needs a preseason right there, because he's about to run those players into the ground. Those players ain't gonna want to hear that right now. They've been running around like headless chickens and doing nothing for it. The tactics have got to change.
Your team looks like
Anyway,
it needs to run to the ground.
Let's move anyway. But speaking of new manager bounce, a man that definitely didn't have no new manager bounce, boy, Harry Potter himself, boy. Not like Graham Potter finally got a dub.
Woof.
I mean, I didn't watch this, so I don't really care. But you know what I mean? Like
I've
they
got to
finally
see what
won.
to say about it as well. Imagine that.
I know Fofana scored from a corner, but I don't know actually.
You've reached my knowledge of the game.
Yeah, I don't actually know what the performance is about.
Do you know what? To be honest, they had off of opportunities. It was better than what it was. But
did Mudryk play? Because he's looking kind of funny in the light.
To be honest, if Mudryk plays, I don't know because I don't see him. So that is money well spent there, mate. I tell you that.
Mudryk hype, boy. Mudryk hype. Yeah, we've gone way over the time. Anyway, let me just do my quick Madrid rant for 2 seconds and then we cut.
Is this a draw?
I was actually trying to change my name, but I just couldn't find a way to change it. But yeah, just imagine my name is Carlo out right now. I'll change it for next week. Yeah. I've been done with this Donny from January. But this man is a troll.
We'll swap Kuda. David Moyes for Ancelotti.
No. You can have him. I don't want anything back.
We'll swap them. Let me get the Godfather, man.
Yeah. You can have him over there, but I'm not taking anything back. Let me tell you this. I think. You know, I actually think Ancelotti must watch my tweets and the pod and just decide. You know what? I'm just gonna say things to vex this Don blood. Oh. I swear down, bro. He says things just to wind me up. We played against Barcelona in the cup. A Barcelona side without Pedri, without Lewandowski, without Dembele, right? The three best players. I'm like, come on. You must. It's the first leg of the cup. You must. What did I watch? I watched Spain 2008, but with no goals. Pass. No shot on target. 63% possession. Concede an own goal. Lucky to actually not concede another goal because Ansu Fatigue cleared it off the line from a shot from Kessie. So it could have been worse. It could have been 2-0. I mean, it would have been undeserved 2-0. Even the 1-0 is undeserved. But who cares? You didn't score. Ancelotti then comes out and says, we should play like this again. I was like, Jesus. Man said, we should play like this again. I was like, nah, this is going to be some... You know, some of these Twitter accounts are just trolling, innit? I don't know, let me go and look for this thing. Yeah, that's what he said. If we play like this again, we're going to win. No, if you play like this again, you will score no goals. That's what you're guaranteed to do, big man. You will score no goals about if you play it like this again. Absolutely useless management. Useless. Then we go into the week. Away to Betis. Yeah? No, I hear you, Dennis. I hear you because I swear I wanted to dash my phone across the room, bro. I was like, this guy is trolling me, bro. This guy is trolling me. We go to the midweek, yeah? All the fans have been complaining. What have I said? I do not want to see Kroos and Modric play together. Individually, fantastic players. There's no legs off the ball. You can't have two men not in midfield, bro. We lose the ball and it's just choked, bro. You know what I mean?
Looking like that.
You know, it's whoever's playing with them, Camavinga, whoever is working triple time, I should say. Not even double time. Triple time. Yeah? Anyway, we get to midweek. I look at the team, I see Kroos by himself. Then he puts Camavinga left back. I'm like, okay, what's this foolishness? But all right, I'll allow you. They actually get a shot on target. I celebrate like a goal. Shot on target! First time in 140-something minutes. Yay! Because the whole first half happened, we didn't have no shot on target. Yeah? First shot on target was after. Anyway. Then, this is why I need Benzema to keep the same energy. Because when Vinicius was playing Scud and he said, don't pass to him, he's playing against us. I beg you come out post-match and say, Ancelotti is managing against us. That's what he's doing.
Not gonna happen.
The subs, the subs were absolutely horrendous. Horrendous. You take off Camavinga, who created a few chances. You bring on Nacho. I'm like, so now we're more defensive, but we need a goal. Like, you take off a midfielder, add, I don't even know who did he add. Oh no, you put the striker. This fucking young 18-year-old striker, yeah, comes on in the 84th minute because he must just come on and score in 6 minutes because this is how he works in Ancelotti's brain. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, we need to go. I'm just gonna wait. Vinicius Benzema, do something. Let me raise my eyebrow. Do the eyebrow raise thing. Oh no, it's not working. This ain't Champions League last season. Yeah, it's run out of juice. Nah, you just wait. The limits be. Come on. The brother came. He's 6 foot something. Yeah, 6'3", whatever it is. Yeah, we had about 1 billion crosses before he came on. He came on. What happened?
No crosses.
No crosses.
No crosses. We're now 10 points, whatever it is, 10 points, 9 points, whatever. Yeah, behind Barcelona, right? And the worst thing is, you know, when they had Messi, that demon, I could accept it because he's just a demonic man, you know what I mean? And Pep and whatever.
Pep as well, yeah.
Obviously, I can accept it, but it'll still burn because I don't want to lose to Barcelona or let them win the league. But I can accept it. This is a great team, you know what I mean? Greatest player of all time, all that kind of stuff, yeah. I can kind of accept it. But this scud Barcelona team, bro, they are rubbish. Look at them, back-to-back Europa League failures. They go out in Europe and get embarrassed every time. Even this game they played, they won 1-0 against Valencia at home. Blatant penalty, not given. Yo, Perez, I beg you run the referee president another 1.4 mil like what Barcelona does. Because clearly it's working for them. You know what I mean? They ain't getting punished for it. So what's the point, bruv? Run the peas. Run the peas. It is what it is, isn't it? I'm not saying that he was going to change anything, but run the peas. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Like I said, I'll finish on the players before we finish here at midnight. Benzema, oh Lord. We're starting to see that he's now looking like a 35-year-old striker now. You know what I mean? He's starting to look like a 35-year-old striker. Vinicius, listen, Vinicius, you're my guy, but focus. Exactly. Ferran Torres and Kessie, bro, anti-fatigue. Allow it. It's embarrassing, bro. It's absolutely like Christensen and them man there at the back and Marcus Alonso, bro. This is who we're 9 points behind, you know. Now we are ashamed. We are embarrassing. You know that? Yeah. Do you know what they should do? Before La Liga, all our players should have the AirPods and just play the Champions League. Just play the Champions League theme music before the game starts. I don't know. Maybe that's what they need because clearly, like, you know what I mean? Something's going on in the league. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it because I watched him in the Champions League. I'm like, oh, Benzema, you can score now. Oh, that's interesting. We've been doing this last week against Mallorca and that. Do you know what I mean? Man like Vinicius, the easiest person to mark in La Liga or to wind up. All you have to do is just foul him a few times, get him riled up, and he's out the game. He's finished. He's out the game. Now, admittedly, he's been getting a lot of racist chants from them, you know, I mean, racist Spaniards and that. Man don't condone in that. But at the same time, as a player, it's not the racist chants that's getting him off his game. It's the players winding him up. Him going up to the referee. In my opinion, he should have been sent off yesterday. He was on a yellow card and literally screaming in the ref's face, crying about some foul that wasn't even a foul. Oh no, it wasn't even a foul. It was he was crying for a corner that was clear. It came off him. Like, do you know what I mean? I was like, bro, you could have been sent off for that, you know. He's doing like, it's like both my teams have got a crackhead, like, you know what I mean, left winger. Zaha does the same thing as well. Just gets wound up over nothing. Now Vinicius is doing it. What is going on? Oh, bruv, he's right. He's moving like Bruno. I've seen Ancelotti, yeah, as much as I cuss Ancelotti. I've seen Ancelotti telling him to calm down, and my man carries on chatting to the ref. He carries on, and I'm just like, big man, focus on the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. CR7 used to get booed in people were singing Messi, Messi in his face in all away games, and he was still bagging hat tricks on their head tops. That is what you call elite mentality, bro. Do you know what I mean? Not just getting rattled by any Tom, Dick, and Harry, bro. Allow it. Anyway, that's my piece, boy, before we end it, like I said, end at midnight. Anyway, peace, boy. Anything to add, guys? Any last points?
It was a good week.
Lovely week for you, boy. Definitely, boy. A 7-piece. You know what I mean?
One down, maybe 3 to go.
1 down, 3 to go. Sorry.
So that's the quad. So now you've said it on camera. You said 1 down, 3 to go.
I am taking the mic. Oh,
No.
on, man.
I'm taking you dead serious.
Someone clip it.
Don't worry.
I'm taking the mic. I have to say something outrageous, bro.
Nah, I hear that.
You've been talking outrageous all day. All day outrageous. Well,
anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed the pod, make sure you leave that like, share,
subscribe. Thank you for all the comments as well, chat. You've been amazing today.
Yeah, man.
Always lovely interaction today. Good little banter between everyone. Keep it rolling in. Tell your friends as well. Tell them to pop along.
Indeed. We'll catch you again later, boys. Peace.
Laters.
Adios.
Bye.